So we're going to go ahead and get started. I don't want to spend too much time on the retiring items, but I'm going to show you. Hi, Pam. Hello, Cindy from Western Maine. Good to have you tonight. I want to show you the list that came out today that I sent to my customers in a newsletter. And then when I downloaded the list and printed it, it looked like this, which I absolutely could not read, even with my readers. And so I was able to get another retiring list from a demonstrator on a Facebook group that I'm part of, and the print was much larger. So we'll skim through this book so I can tell you what's retiring, what's on sale, and let me show you the card that I have planned for you tonight. I'm going to be using the overlays with this dragon, with the Dandy Garden Suite. So we'll get into the overlays tonight, and I'll show you how to use those and mount those on a card, okay? And the overlay that I'm speaking of is this white piece here. And so that'll be a lot of fun for us to do together. And actually the card we're making tonight is different from this one. We're going to use a different overlay, okay? So I'll speed through our list so that we can get that done. But I have a lot of folks on here that are customers, and it's much easier to do it this way instead of you trying to highlight everything on the list and in the book. All right. Hi, Sandy. Hey, Laura. Hello, Cindy and Lynn and Maria, Pam. Oh, such awesome friends tonight. Hi, Tara. Welcome. All right. Well, let's get started. I've got everything highlighted in my catalog already. And if you would like, grab a highlighter along with your catalog and grab an ink pen, because some things are on sale. So you're going to want to know about that as well. All right. And we're going to start on page 7. Hi, Carol. Okay. So all of our kits are retiring. So that's an easy one. So Simply Citrus and Looking Up on page 7 are both retiring. You're welcome. This took me about an hour and a half today. And, you know, I don't know if you've seen the print, but it was very difficult. It was the craziest thing. Okay, so Gorgeous Posies is a stamp kit, and it's actually 20% off, making it $25.60. All right, the stamp set will also retire, but it's not on sale, okay? And Boho Indigo product Medley is retiring, and you can purchase the refill kit. And the refill kit is 40% off, making it $13.80. Hello to my Aunt Ethel. She's watching tonight. I always enjoy having her. She's not stamping yet, ladies, but I'm going to get her stamping. I'm going to take that Be Creative off the screen so you can see this a little bit better. Let me zoom out. Okay, so let's scoot on over to page 12. And Jar of Flowers is returning, as well as Celebrate Sunflowers. So I'm super happy about both of these because they are amazing stamp sets. So for those just joining, we're going over the retiring list, which came out at 3 p.m. today. All right, page 14, A Wish for Everything is going to carry over. And on 15, To a Wild Rose is retiring, and it's 10% off, making it $23.40. Now, this does have coordinating dies. A lot of the sets do, and we'll get to that at the end when we go over the dies, okay? All right, on page 16, The Butterfly Wishes is retiring. And let's see, on 18 and 19, all of this is going to carry over. So I'm really happy about those poppies. We get them another year. On page 20, Under My Umbrella is retiring. But guess what, ladies? We're keeping the daisy stamp set and the daisy punches. The tulips are here to stay. They'll carry over to the new catalog, as well as Lovely You on page 22. Dress to Impress is going to carry over. And I was a little bit sad about this, The World of Good. On page 26, Beautiful World is going to retire. This is probably a set I'll never get rid of because it's a masculine set, and it can be used for so many different things. Graduation, man cards, all that good stuff. All right, page 27, High Tide is retiring. All right. On 28, Game On is retiring, as well as Geared Up Garage. The Geared Up Garage is 10% off, making it $18.90. And Campology will carry over. So in my catalog, if you see a stamp set highlighted, that means it's retiring, okay? Let me know if I'm going too fast. On page 30, Rooted in Nature is retiring. And Sailing Home will sail on over to the brand new catalog. On 32, Loyal Leaves is retiring. And on 34, Good Morning Magnolia is retiring, as well as the Right Triangle. Now this does have a die set. Again, we'll get to the dies when we get to the back of the book, but the stamp set is retiring. And sometimes the stamp set's retiring, but the punch is going to stay in the book as well as dies. So when we get to those tools, I'll let you know. Seaside Notions is retiring, as well as Parcels and Petals. And this has a darling little box that you can make that comes with this set. On page 38, Today's Tiles are retiring. And on 39, Here's a Card is retiring. And now we'll go over to the Playful Pet Suite. And let's see, on page 43, Many Mates is retiring. And this has a die set, and we'll check on that in the back. Pretty Parasol is retiring. Itty Bitty Greetings, and So Much Happy. So everything on this 2-page spread is retiring, all right? You all let me know if you have any questions. On 46, Seaside View, Well Said, and Framed for You are retiring. I know, Sally, so many things that we have to say goodbye to. It always makes me sad, but then when we get the new catalog, we've got lots of new stuff to play with. On page 48, the Basket of Blooms is retiring. The Hippo Happiness is going to carry over to the new catalog, but it won't be bundled. So that's something for everyone to keep in mind. When you see a bundle in this book, if it is carrying over to the new catalog, it will not be bundled, okay? So keep that in mind. You might want the bundled price now before it goes to the new catalog. On page 50, His Love is retiring. On 52, Monogram Messages. So Much Love is 20% off, making it $16. And Celebration of Tags, that is retiring. On 54, Zoo Globe is retiring, as well as Borders Abound. On 56 and 57, My Meadow, Rustic Retreat, and Peaceful Boughs are retiring. On 58, Snowfront, Still Scenes are both retiring. And on 60, Toll Christmas is retiring, and Winter Woods is retiring. On 62, Itty Bitty Christmas, which this has been my all-time favorite. This is one that carried over this past year, and I used it for both holidays, both Christmases. And I just love all the words in that. So that's a really good one. On page 63, Tags, Tags, Tags is retiring. And now I'll move over to the Ornate Garden Suite. Ornate Thanks will carry over, and Ornate Style will retire. And that's the bottom of 67. On 68, Strong and Beautiful is retiring, and Meant to Be. On page 70, Flowering Blooms and Path of Petals. Both of these are retiring. On 72 and 73, Healing Hugs is retiring, Dandelion Wishes, and Round of Applause. Now they're all retiring, and this stamp set right here, Round of Applause, is 20% off, and it makes it $16. Okay? So you're going to find some significant savings towards the back of this catalog. On page 74, So Sentimental is retiring. I don't know about the dies, so we'll have to check that out. I think the dies are going to carry over. Heartfelt is retiring. It's 20% off, making it $13.60. On 76, Heart to Heart is retiring. Beauty Abounds is retiring, and A Little Lace retiring. On 78, Massive Thanks is retiring, the Butterfly Gala, and See the Good. So all three of those stamp sets will retire. On 80 and 81, Last a Lifetime, So Inviting, and Posted For You are all retiring. Okay? It almost sounds like we are retiring everything, but we've got to make room for new stamps. Okay, so the Peony Garden, or Peony Garden, however you pronounce it, this is our next suite. And we're safe on these 2 pages. So happy those birds are coming back. On 86, Grace's Garden is retiring. And on 88 and 89, Comfort and Hope is retiring. There's a 20% discount, making the stamp set $16.80. Country Home and Harvest Hellos is retiring. Hi, Cynthia. Welcome. Cynthia, our retiring list came out today for our catalog, and so we're quickly going through to see what's retiring and what's on sale. And then after we do this, we're going to make a card. On page 90, Ridiculously Awesome is retiring. And if we scoot on over to 92, page 93, Special Someone stamp set is retiring. Please let me know if I'm moving too fast. Now we're in the Whale of a Time suite. And Ethel, I know you love the peonies. Absolutely. Absolutely. Okay, we're safe on pages 96 and 97. Okay. And on 98 and 99, hello, Mary. Dino Days is retiring. Wildly Happy is retiring. And Moving Along is retiring. And now Playing with Patterns. The Pattern Play stamp set is retiring. However, the letter dies are not, okay? They will carry over. The dies will carry over. The stamp set will retire. On page 104, Hooray to You. I always loved this balloon because you could stamp that on the front of a card and you've got a birthday card in less than 5 minutes. So this has always been a favorite of mine. And Zany Zebras is retiring. All right, on 106 and 107, Family Party is retiring, as well as Itty Bitty Birthdays. And now we've got the Forever Greenery Suite. Let's see, on 111, Sending Sunshine is retiring. And on 112, Band Together is retiring. By the Dock is retiring. And Embrace Each Moment is retiring. On 115, Beautiful Friendship is retiring. And on 116 and 117, Bloom and Grow is retiring. Field of Flowers is retiring. The Field of Flowers does have a punch, and it punches out these stamped flowers right here. So that punch is also retiring, and I believe it's on sale. Hi, Joyce. Welcome. We're just going over everything that's retiring. The list came out at 3 p.m. today, and when we're done with this, we're going to get to our card for the night. Okay, on pages 118 and 119, Floral Essence is retiring. It is 40% off, making the stamp set $10.20, okay? And Inspiring Iris is retiring, as well as Woven Heirlooms. And let's see here. I think we're good on this page. And now we're going to move over to the Good Taste Suite. On page 125, Swirly Frames is going to retire. Yay! Joyce says, I received my order from last week today. Oh, how wonderful, Joyce. Oh, that's so exciting. I love when a Stampin' Up! Box arrives at my door. That is awesome. Enjoy. On page 126 and 127, Fancy Phrases is retiring. Just the stamp set, okay? It does have a topper punch, but only the stamp set's going to retire. And Arrange Your Wreath is retiring, as well as the dies that go with it, okay? But we'll get to dies in just a second. 128, Friend Like You, Garden Shed, and Waterfront are all retiring. I feel like I'm saying that a lot. Okay, our next suite. We are good on these 2 pages, so let's go on over to 134. Walk in the Woods is retiring. Field Journal is retiring. It is 10% off now, and it's $19.80. And let's see, on 136 and 137, Textured Essentials is retiring, Silhouette Scenes, and Palette Thoughts. So all of these are going to retire. Now, these are our background stamps. And what you're going to find is some of them are totally retiring and others, just the wood mount is retiring, okay? So the birch is going to carry over, the birch background stamp, but it is retiring in the wood mount. So the birch will carry over. It'll be a rubber cling mount stamp, okay? It'll have the sticker sheet on it. All of these backgrounds came with the large wood block, and they are retiring. So no more wood blocks for background stamps, okay? Now for the dry brush, it's going to carry over as a cling mount stamp set. No wood. And the camouflage is retiring. See if I can read my notes here. And the cling mount is 20% off, making it $13.60. So this background is going to retire, okay? It's the camouflage one. 20% off for the cling mount. All Wired Up is retiring. The Buffalo Check wood block retiring, and the Stacked Stoned wood block retiring. So hopefully I didn't confuse anyone with that, but all the wood blocks are retiring. So okay, on page 139, Make a Difference is retiring. It's now 20% off, so it's $21.60. Okay. And now we're going to move over to paper. And there are some Stampin' Blends retiring, ladies. Just a couple, but I want you to know about them, okay? First of all, the Mango Melody Stampin' Blends are going to retire. It's now 10% off, making it $8.10. Now, let me tell you about Mango Melody. Sometimes when I want a dark yellow, this is my go-to color. And as a matter of fact, I've used this Mango Melody with the Dandelion stamp set and the Garden Wishes stamp set. So I'm going to miss this one because that's been a really good color for me. Down here also, Rich Razzleberry, the Stampin' Blends will retire. They're not on sale. But Rich Razzleberry will retire, okay? So Mango Melody and Rich Razzleberry Stampin' Blends retiring, all right? Now, let's go over here and let's look at the end colors that are about to retire. These are our end colors. We've got Rococo Rose, Terracotta Tile, Pretty Peacock, Seaside Spray, and Purple Posy. So these 5 colors are retiring and they'll be available while supplies last, okay? And these are typically the first things that sell out. So let me tell you about the Stampin' Blends. Well, first of all, the cardstock will retire. The ink pads will retire for these 5 colors. The Stampin' Ink refill will retire, as well as the Stampin' Blends. So the Rococo Rose Stampin' Blends retiring. On Pretty Peacock and Seaside Spray, these 2 blend colors are 20% off, making it $7.20 a package, all right? And then the Purple Posy Stampin' Blend, that set is 40% off, making it $5.40, okay? So the Stampin' Blends have been discounted, but not the Rococo Rose, all right? So that's what's going on with the blends. And then, of course, all of the 6x6 designer papers are retiring. If you wanted a neutrals pack, that's 10% off, making it $10.35, okay, for the neutrals pack only. The Stampin' Write markers, this is just for the end colors that are retiring. They're 20% off, making them $12. Okay, and this is just the retiring in colors. Okay, so now we're going to move on to some of these accessories, coloring tools. All right, our embossing powder is retiring. That means white, clear, gold, and silver. So I started thinking about the embossing powders because, you know, we don't want to give up embossing. I think that's the most magical thing when you emboss something and it just kind of comes to life. I have a feeling you're going to see gold and silver in the holiday catalog when it comes out in July. So I don't want you to panic because they did not retire the heating tool, all right? So I know we're going to have these embossing powders, but they're going to be in other catalogs, okay? That's my guess, all right? Now the Shimmer Paint, which is this one right here, and they're really tiny little jars. The Shimmer Paint is retiring, Frost White and Champagne. And with the Champagne Mist, it's 40% off, making that $4.80. All right. Hi, Sandra. Welcome. We are just going over the retiring list. And for those who are just joining, when I'm done tonight, you'll be able to go back and hit the replay and see what we went over prior to this. Okay, at the top of 147, our stamping sponges. These are retiring. They're now 20% off, making it $3.20. Okay. And then our sponge brayer. Remember our sponge brayers with the little handle? Love those things. They're retiring. They're 20% off, making it $6.40. Okay. And my guess is they're getting rid of the sponges and the brayers because we have blending brushes now and they are amazing. And so I'm sure that's why they're retiring. Okay, paper. And a lot of the designer paper is on sale, okay? So the Artistry Blooms DSP is 20% off, making it $9.20. Flowers for Every Season, it's 6x6 paper. It's 40% off, making that $6.90. Okay? I know, Carol, I'm with you. Carol says, wow, lots of essentials are retiring. And I think what's going to happen is we're going to see them again, but they're going to be in the minis, especially the holiday mini, because you know we have to emboss, you know, for the holidays, right? It has to be in the holiday mini. Okay, Forever Greenery designer paper is 20% off, making it $9.20. Now this one right here in Good Taste, I did not mark. And let me check real quick, see if I can find it. Page 148, here we go. Give me just a sec. You know what? I think this is carrying over, okay? And Good Taste designer paper is carrying over. Oh, Maria wants to know when, how long are the prices good? The prices are good, Maria, until it sells out, okay? So it'll remain on sale until May 3rd. That's a great question, okay? Great question. And when is it coming back? Toddy, can you be a little more specific? Maybe you're talking about the new catalog. Okay, on page 149, the Ornate Garden designer paper is 60% off, okay? Making that $6. All right, so make note, this was a gorgeous paper. The Peony Garden is 20% off, making it $9.20. And Playing with Patterns, this is a 6x6 paper, is retiring, as well as Playful Pets, okay? These two are not on sale. But this is significant. This is 60% off right here, all right? Yes, Toddy, this DSP is carrying over in good taste. Yep. Okay, on page 150, all of it is retiring, all the paper. The World of Good paper is 40% off, making it $9. And the In Color 6x6 paper, and it's talking about this color right here in this design, is 20% off, making it $9.20. Okay. And then the Brights pack, same design as these two. The Brights pack is 10% off, making that $10.35. Okay. All right, page 152. Our mini pizza boxes are retiring. They're my faves. I love them. So the white mini pizza box is now 20% off, making it $4.80. And I'll try and zoom in a little bit since these blocks are a lot smaller. How about that? Now the gold mini pizza boxes, they are 40% off, making them $4.20. Okay, so these are on sale. Our little Stampin' Up! Mini boxes, love these things. They're 40% off, making them $3. Okay, they are on sale. They are retiring. And then our clear tiny treat boxes, the square ones, they're retiring. They're 20% off, which is making it $6. Okay. And here at the bottom, the Forever Gold laser cut paper is 20% off, making that $12, all right? But you can see that we are keeping some of our packaging there, which I use a ton, so I'm happy about that. All right, all the way down here at the bottom of 153, the Velveteen paper pack is retiring. It's 40% off, making it $6. And then our foil sheets are retiring. You can find the brass and champagne foil sheets 20% off, making them $4 a package. And then the silver foils retiring. We are keeping copper and gold. And my thought is with the holiday book that'll come out in July, I'm sure they're going to have some foil in there for us. Okay, so even though, you know, it's leaving the annual book, we're going to see it again. Okay, probably. That's my hunch. On 154, Flowers for Every Season, the Memories and More cards and envelopes, they're 20% off. They're $8.80. All right. Now, these are still good because these are the current in colors, and we have another year with these in colors. And so these are card bases and envelopes, and they're really, really nice quality. So that is an awesome find right there. Now on 55, Flowers for Every Season, Memories and More card pack, 60% off, making it $4.40. And then World of Good cards, 60% off, making it $4.40. So both of these are going to retire. Okay. All right. So the Frosted Clear, let's look at these. These are the Frosted and Clear epoxy droplets. They're retiring. The gold hoops are retiring. You can get them on sale, 10% off, $6.75. And over on 157, the star embellishments are retiring. They are 60% off, making them $3.60. And the woven sequins are retiring. The gold glitter enamel dots are retiring. The butterfly gems go with the end colors that are retiring, okay? They coordinate with that. They're 40% off, making it $3.90. The antique corners are 60% off, making it $3.40. So we still have, you know, quite a lot of embellishments staying with us, and that's always nice because we've used them and we have that experience with those embellishments, and we know how we want to use them in a project. On page 158, the flowers for every season gems are retiring. 20% off, making it $5.20. Number 2, in Good Taste Elements are retiring. They're 60% off, making it $2.60. The Whale of a Time sequins, they're retiring, 20% off, $5.20. The Snow Globe shaker domes are retiring. They're 60% off, making them $2.60. And the little trinkets, the little bones, and the little hearts are retiring. The Playful Pets Trinkets, they're 20% off. And so you would pay $6.80, okay? And let's see. These enamel dots right here, which are the current in colors, they are retiring. All right, now we're gonna do ribbon. I'm gonna zoom out a little. Okay, and some of the ribbon, a lot of the ribbon is on sale, which I really don't remember Stampin' Up! Doing very much of in the past. So anyway, all right, these are the current in colors. We have these another year. The Bumblebee's 10% off. Cinnamon Cider's 20% off. Just Jade's 20% off. Magenta is 40% off. And Misty Moonlight is 20% off. And then this one right here, the 1/2-inch gathered ribbon, this is Rococo Rose. This is 60% off, making it $3.40. And then this tulle ribbon here is 10% off. And the Ornate Garden ribbon pack, which is Old Olive and Calypso Coral, that's on sale and retiring, 60% off, $2.80. All right, and of course, this one retires, which I didn't highlight, but it's Seaside Spray. Okay, and who knows, I could have missed a few of the ribbons, you know, because the list was so long. Okay, let's see here. The metallic edge ribbon, one has a gold edge and one has a silver. They're both retiring. The braided trim, linen trim, is retiring, 20% off. And these ribbons right here are the in colors that are retiring. They are all 40% off each roll, making it $4.80, okay? And the tricolor ribbon right here is retiring. Now over on this page, we've got the ruched ribbon in Daffodil Delight. It's 60% off, making it $3. The Forever Greenery combo pack, 20% off. Plain with rip patterns, and this has 3 different ribbons in it, 10% off, making it $9.45. And I think that'll take care of the ribbon. And now we'll turn to 162. I want to point something out, and that is the tear and tape, and I'll show you my tear and tape. This tear and tape is retiring, but it's actually being reconfigured for the new annual catalog. So you'll see this again. It just doesn't quite look like this. It's being reconfigured, okay? So, yes, if anyone wants ribbon, call me, because you know I have got the ribbon. All right, so that's it for adhesive. The Stamparatus bag is retiring. This is a great bag for carrying your Stamparatus in. It's got Stampin' Up! Logo on it. It is 60% off, making this $11.60. All right, so that's a great bag. And then the Stamparatus foam mat, which is right here, it's 40% off. It makes it $1.80. So I guess they just didn't sell well. They're only $3, but now it's on sale for $1.80. All right, I'm gonna take a sip of water. Okay, now we're gonna do punches, okay? As you can see here, all of the circle punches are retiring, okay? And that's because, you know, we've got those dies now that do the same thing, have the same cuts. So they're all retiring. The Butterfly Duet punch is retiring, 60% off, $7.20. The Balloon Bouquet punch is retiring. And the Small Bloom punch is retiring, 20% off, $10.40. Okay? Now over on this page, we've got the Story Label punch retiring. It's 20% off. We have the Timeless Label punch retiring. That's 20% off. The Classic Label is retiring at 20% off. The Banner Triple at 20% off. Scalloped Tag Topper is retiring. This one's going to carry over. It's the Delightful Tag Topper. I just highlighted the wrong punch, but that's going to carry over, okay? Now over on the Builder punch page, the Dog Builder punch is going to retire. It is 40% off, making that $10.80. Hi, Tracy. We're getting to the end of our catalog, and we're going over the retiring list. The Perennial Flower Punch, 60% off, making it $7.20. The Umbrella Builder Punch is 60% off, making it $7.20. The Apple Builder and the Vase Builder, they're both retiring. They're on sale at 60% off. Now, in the past, I really don't remember Stampin' Up! Putting the punches on sale if they were retiring. So if there are some punches here that you're interested in, these are significant savings, okay? So do keep that in mind. Here's the Confetti Flowers Border Punch right here. And it coordinates. I'm going to show you that one stamp set. This is the stamp set that flower border punch coordinates with. It is right here. The punch is 60% off, making it $9.20. Okay, so now we're going to flip on over and we're going to do the dies. Now you're going to notice the Wreath Builder dies are retiring, and that does have a coordinating stamp set. And it tells you the page number for the coordinating stamp set. I'm not going to refer back because that'll just take too much time. On 174, the World Map dies. These dies are 75% off. I don't think I've ever seen that, and I've been selling Stampin' Up! Products for 12 years. That makes the dies $7.75. The Best Plaid Builder, 20% off these dies. And then over here on 175, Flowering dies are retiring. Again, they're 75% off, making it $7.75. So just some really awesome, if there's a certain die that you really like and it's on sale, I mean, this is the time to get it. The Mini Medallions is retiring. It's now 40% off, making it $20.40. And on page 177, the Ornate Borders. This does have a coordinating stamp set. It actually has two coordinating stamp sets. It's 60% off, making it $13.60. All right. You all are being very quiet. I'm either boring you or you're writing frantically or circling frantically or highlighting frantically. On page 178, the dies, Happy, those dies are 60% off, making it $12 for the dies. And it's got balloons and stars and clouds, all kinds of good stuff. On 179, Field tiles are 60% off, making it $13.60. Okay, all right, quite a few on this page. I'm on page 180, and we are almost at the end. Beautiful Boughs, 20% off. Budding Blooms, 75% off. Now, it does tell you which stamp set it coordinates with, so you can go back later and check that out. Butterfly Beauty, 40% off the dies. Christmas Cardinal, not on sale, but retiring. Christmas Layers, 40% off. Detailed Bands, 60% off. Now, this is an amazing die set. You can just make these gorgeous bands to go around your boxes and cards. So it's a really awesome one. I have a lot of ladies, my customers, who purchase the die set and don't get the stamp set. So it's a pretty cool one. Thank you, Cynthia. Detailed Bands, 60% off. Detailed Hearts, 20% off. Dino Dies, 60% off. 181, page 181. Dockside, those dies are 60% off. Makes the die set $10. $10. Friendly Silhouettes, 40% off. Garage Gears, 20% off. Garden Gateway, 40% off. In the Woods, 10% off. Lasting Elegance, 75% off, making it $8.50. Okay, now these two die sets are retiring, and they're like my favorites, and I use them a lot. I mean, they stay on my counter. I use them so much on cards. So I'm not sure what I'm going to do when they're gone. I'm not going to be happy because these are some of my faves. But Layering Ovals is retiring. Maybe they'll bring out something equivalent to it or similar to it. And Layering Squares is retiring, okay? I mean, all of these are like my basics. Like if you're just starting to stamp and you've just purchased the Stampin' Cut Emboss machine, these are the dies you want. I know, Jean, there are a lot of great sales on these dies. And you know what else, Jean? I don't think I've ever seen this before. So they really want this stuff to move. And when it's gone, okay? Okay, 2 more pages of dies here. Magnolia Memory, 75% off. The Mini Curvy Keepsake Box, 20% off. Perfect Parcel, 60% off. It makes that darling little box. Snow Globe Scenes, 60% off. Special Day, 75% off. And Stitched Be Mine, 40% off. Lots of discounted dies. Stitched Lace, 60% off this die set. Stitch Nested Labels. I'm not sure what I'm going to do because I use those a lot too. So I'm going to be sad when I can't use them. Or, you know, I like to use current product, not retired product. Stitched Shapes. Love these. These are my all-time favorites, and they are retiring. Sweet Silhouettes, retiring, 60% off. Trio Tags, 75% off. So are you ready for this? This die set with 3 different tags, Hearts, pumpkins, and snowflakes, 75% off, making it $4. $4. Well Written, Retiring, Wild Rose, 75% off, making it $8.50. Okay, Embossing Folders. If it's highlighted, it's retiring. 20% off Absolutely Argyle. 10% off of Dainty Diamonds 3D. The Lace 3D, 60% off. This folder is $4. 60% off the Little Details, making it $3.20. Page 185, Old World Paper, 10% off. Pinewood Planks Retiring. Scripty 3D, 10% off. Seabed 3D, 10% off. The Subtle 3D is retiring, as well as Tin Tile and Woodland. All right, so those are the embossing folders. And of course, our Hostess sets always retire with the catalog. All right, can you believe we've gotten through that? Wow, I have a sore throat now. But that's the scoop on what's retiring and the sale price. Of course, if you go into my online store at shop.becreativestamping.com, you're going to see the sale prices if it's marked down, okay? And this is our Hostess code this month if you are placing an order, okay? All righty. So I'm now going to move back into Celebration, and I'm going to highlight a couple of things, and then we're going to make a card. All right, so I'm just going to zoom out a bit, and I want to take us over to, let's see, it's that cute little Dash Hound stamp set. Okay, so the Stitched with Whimsy dies, I am delighted to say they are going to carry over to the brand new catalog. All right, so they're going to be in our new catalog. Thank you, Sandy. I'm so glad you enjoyed it. Thank you, Sue. Thanks. Thank you, Carol. Yeah, the list is a lot to go through, and it took me about an hour, hour and a half. And so now y'all don't have to do it. Your homework is done, and you won't have to go through and figure out what's on sale and all that good stuff. Okay, so back to the mini, Stitched with Whimsy. I did something that I want to show you. I have actually cut paper to coordinate with the Stitched with Whimsy die. So now I'm going to zoom in so you can see what they look like when they go through the embossing machine and the cutting machine. Isn't that cool? So this was my thought. I know I'm going to be using these a lot, and when it comes time to use one of the dies, let's say I want to use this die right here. I'm going to have to measure every single time to figure out what size my paper needs to be, okay? And so I decided to figure it out now. And so what I've done is I've actually included the measurements, and I'm going to zoom out, and you can actually get a screenshot if you want, and I will put this on my Facebook page as well as my blog page, and get a screenshot of it. And I highly recommend these dies. We're not using them tonight, but they are going to carry over. And they are so cool. I just love them. So that's called Stitched with Whimsy dies. And I have the measurement for each rectangle and each square. All right. And that way, when you go to play with your dies, you'll know how to cut your paper. You'll know what you need to cut it at. Okay. I'm going to give you a few minutes to do a screenshot of that. I'm going to also I'll put it on my Facebook page tomorrow, okay? I may do it tonight if I remember. Okay, so let me show you one other thing that I did. Is it okay for me to move this now? And if you're in my local classes, I'll have this with me so that you can see it. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and move it, okay? All right, I did one other thing. I took those dies, okay, and put them on a magnet sheet, and I created a label. So now when I go to pull out this die set to use, I will know, I'll be like, okay, I want to use this one today because this will fit perfectly on my card. I go to medium rectangle and it tells me the measurements that my paper needs to be. All right, so I hope you find this helpful. I'll leave this here for a couple of seconds as well if you want a picture of that. The good news is it's going to carry over, all right? Now, if anyone is just joining me, you do want to comment tonight because when you comment, your name is going into a drawing to win tonight's card, okay? Thank you, Maria. Maria says, thank you so much. Oh, thanks, Maria. Good, I hope it's helpful. You know, I know it's gonna help me and I know it's gonna save me a lot of time because when I go to pull this out, I know my measurements now and I don't need to pull out my ruler and measure every single time because I do that on some dies. So I'm trying to make it easier. I know my voice, Sue, my voice is getting to me now. I'm telling you I need to rest. Okay, so now we're gonna move on. And we will use these in the upcoming weeks and months. So this is not the last time you're gonna see it, okay? Thank you, Tara. The magnetic sheets, Tara, come from Stampin' Storage. And if you remind me at the very end, I will show you where you can find it on my blog and I will take you there, okay? And show you how to get there. But they're magnetic sheets, they're heavy duty, and they're 6x7, all right? I know there is like so much going on. Thank you, Cindy, thank you very much. Okay, now, last week, let's get the catalog back. I have some more good news for you. So hang tight. We're gonna go back to our Dandy Garden. Ladies, I'm loving this set. And we are only creating one card this evening with this set. And this set has so much to offer. And I'm in the mini and I'm on page 24 and 25. Hello, Leslie. Hello, Eleanor. Hope you all are having a great time in Chicago. Miss you guys here. Okay, so the Dandy Garden Suite is going to carry over to the new catalog, all right? So currently, you can purchase this stamp set and this coordinating punch as a bundle and save 10%, all right? In the new catalog, both will carry over, but it will not be bundled. So if this is a set you're interested in, you can purchase it now with 10% off, okay? If it carries over to the new catalog, they are separate items, all right? Now the other set, Garden Wishes, has a coordinating die set, okay? This is also bundled with a savings of 10%. It's going to carry over to our brand new annual catalog and they will not be bundled, all right? So I just want to give you a heads up. Both of these items are going to carry over. And I want to say the paper is, but I have to check because I'm not sure, okay? I have to check on the paper. I honestly don't remember. All right. So that's the Dandy Garden set. I want to show you what the dies look like because I couldn't do that last week, all right? So these are the dies here. You can stamp this dandelion and cut it out with the die. You can also stamp this dandelion and cut this one out with the die, okay? And then we've got 2 bees. There are 2 dies in here to cut 2 bees. There's a bee die. There's a bee die. You can cut 2 bees out at one time. And then we get all these extras, all right? And so I want you to see, and we used this last week. Remember this one that kind of makes the little bee line? There's a die that does that on your paper. And these are the other dies that can be cut out with this set. So it's really just, they're super fun. And you can purchase it as a bundle or you could purchase the dies separately if you want. But I wanted you to be aware of the dandy wishes. All right? Okay, now back to the book because we're going to look at item number 3 tonight. And it's the Dandy Laser Cut Paper. All right? So I'm going to show you the paper, although some of the pieces are starting to fall out here. Okay, first, this is one of the pieces. You can already tell that it has fallen out. And you know what? You really cannot see that, can you? Hang on. I'm going to use, let me use the back of this so we don't have white on white. This is one of the laser cut pieces that comes in the package. Okay, and I'm going to show you another one right here. And then I'm going to show you another one. So this is the card that I made earlier. And do you see this white in the background? This is another one of those laser cut rectangles. And it was right there in that spot, okay? Here are some extra little flowers here. And then I'm going to move this again, okay? They're kind of all falling out, so. This is the other sheet that you get, okay? And I'm just gonna pop one of these out so we can look at the other side. Okay, the other side is also white. I just wanted to be sure that it wasn't gold. All right, so, and of course now, I guess it's gotta go like, oh well, I'll figure that out later. Maybe, okay, I got it now. Sorry about that. Okay, so look at these beautiful dragonflies. Aren't they pretty? They're laser cut dragonflies. I wish they'd made a die like that. But it's 2 sheets. It's the Dandy Garden laser paper. And so that's what we're going to be playing with tonight, okay? And so as you can see, I did use it on this card. And now we're going to create a card, and it's going to be different, all right? And I may ask you for some advice because I'm kind of winging it, okay? I'm going to start with a Blackberry Bliss card base. And this card base is 8.5 inches by 5.5 inches. And I scored it at 4 1/4, all right? Now my designer paper that I'm using tonight is measuring 4 inches by 5 1/4 inches, all right? And I think I'm going to use this side, but let's look. I'm going to be using, we'll decide on that in a minute, okay? I'm going to ask you what you like. Okay, so I figured out that with these laser cut pieces, and by the way, some of them might have some little pieces that you need to pop out, okay? But they fall out very easily, all right? Thank you, Jean. I'm so glad you like the card. So this is one of the laser cut pieces, and I measured it, and it comes up at 3 1/4 inches by 4 3/4 inches. Okay, I see another little piece I'm going to pop out. So I decided, why don't I cut a piece that fits this exactly? All right, and it fits it perfectly, right? So now you can look at the sample again and you'll see bumblebee cardstock that I've cut, that I've adhered to the back of the laser cut paper. And I'm going to show you how to adhere that, okay? All right. So that's what we're going to do first. And one little trick, if you take your laser cut paper and you write down the measurement of your background cardstock, you won't have to measure every time, okay? So you won't have to measure for each rectangle. Measure once and then write down the measurement on the strip, all right? And then you won't have to measure every time you open up the package, all right? So now the next thing I'm going to show you is how to adhere this. I'm going to use our fine tip glue pen. I have some customers who love this, and some of my customers have a love-hate relationship with this glue, but I found it to be perfect for what we're doing tonight. There is a little needle inside the cap, and when we go to close it tonight, we're going to make sure that needle goes down inside of that tip. I'm going to zoom in so you can watch the gluing. I'm going to grab some water. Okay, I am parched. Okay, so we're ready now. I'm going to be taking the fine tip glue. And I will tell you, you know what? This is a brand new bottle. I better make sure that I took the, haha, look at that. I didn't take the seal off. This is a brand new bottle. So that's the first thing you need to do, ladies. When you order your fine tip glue and you get ready to use it, you want to make sure you take the seal off. Okay, now I can put it back on. And then hopefully your fingertips won't be sticky like mine are right now. Okay, so that's done. And now I'm going to add some glue. And that's probably a little bit too much glue. It just kind of oozed out of there. So I'll try and be careful. And I'm just going to put little dots of glue along the side. So hopefully you can, I don't know if you can see how tiny they are, but they are tiny. See that little tiny piece of glue? That's what I'm using. And you probably don't need to use this much. And it'll depend on the laser cut rectangle that you're using as to where you're going to put that glue. Okay, I'll put a few more up here. Oh my goodness, you can't see anything. Okay, all right. So now when I go to put this lid on, I want that needle to go inside of that tip, okay? And what that's going to do is, that is going to prevent the glue from getting clogged up in that, the hole, okay? All right, so now I'm gonna pick this back up and try not to touch the fine tip glue. And then I'm just gonna lay this right on top. And by the way, this is Blackberry Bliss cardstock, just like the card base. I'm gonna give that just a few minutes to dry. So see how easy that was? And honestly, it was the messiest part was taking the seal out of the bottle, okay? That was the messiest part. Okay, so this is where I need your help. I need to learn how to do a Facebook poll where I can ask you a question and everybody can vote. I just haven't figured it out yet. I was thinking of using, this is the bumblebee side. Bumblebee is in color. And I was thinking about popping that up. Now let's look at this side. I think I like the bumblebee better. Yeah, I definitely want to go bumblebee. What do you think? let's use the bumblebee side. With the laser cut paper, it does make it for pretty quick card making because your card front is already decided for you. Okay, so here we go. This is the designer paper from the Dandy Garden Suite, okay? And I did show you that last week. Okay, so now that designer paper's on, and now what I want to do is I want to pop this up. And I'm going to do that with dimensionals. Are you all surprised that I'm popping this up? That's the whole fun in card making. All right, and I'm going to peel this off. Oh, you know what? I have to show you all what I bought today. I did go to TJ Maxx today, and I found the cutest container. It's a Ray Dunn container. It says Queen Bee on it. And it's my little trash can for my table. Isn't that cute? And they had Be Kind. They had Be Happy. It was just too cute. I couldn't leave it in the store. Just couldn't do it. Okay, we're gonna center this. All right, as best we can. And I think that will take care of that. So now my card front is done. What do you think? Hey Liz, welcome. We're using the Dandy laser cut paper tonight, Liz. Okay, so now the next thing we're gonna do is we are going to stamp, if I can pick up my paper here. I am sorry, I can't seem to pick it up. Okay, we're gonna pick up our paper here and we're gonna do a little bit of stamping. Did I not bring that stamp over here? I know I did. Okay, here it is. I didn't think I had the stamp. Okay, we're gonna stamp the Dandelion Garden. All right. Hi, Brenda, welcome. I know the laser cut paper does make it very elegant looking. And are you ladies happy that it's gonna be in our new catalog? I am super excited. All right, I think I've inked it enough. And now I'm going to stamp. And now I have my dandelion flower. Now I want to put this on my card, okay? So in doing that, I need the die. And we're going to find this die right here. And that's the one we're going to use to cut it out. And I'm going to show you the sandwich. It is platform number 1. And here's my sandwich right here. So right on this platform, it tells me how to line everything up. I need a number 2 plate. So here's 2. And look, there's my sandwich again. I need a number 3. And then I need my paper. I need my die, and I need a number 3 plate again. And then all I do is roll this through my Stampin' Cut emboss machine. Now, I've already done that for tonight because I knew tonight would get rather long for us. And so here is my dandelion all cut out. And I am going to take this stamp right here. I'm going to use some Bumblebee ink. And I'm going to stamp off. And then I'm going to stamp there. All right? And that gives me my flower image. Now, if I wanted, I could color this with my Stampin' Blends. And I would probably recommend Daffodil Delight or Mango Melody. And we found out tonight Mango Melody is retiring, okay? And it is on sale as well. So Mango Melody would be an excellent choice for coloring this flower. Okay, I'm gonna start with my dark old olive, and I'm just gonna kind of outline the stem here a little bit. This is with the dark blend, okay? And I'm using old olive, and I'm just gonna, where those lines are, that's where I'm gonna add the dark Old Olive marker, okay, right along some of those lines. Okay, just like that, and that's with the dark one. And now I'm going to take the light Old Olive and I'm going to run this down the stem. And hopefully you can see that I got a little variation in the stem color, okay, because I used both colors. And now I am coloring and I could actually use my brush tip if I wanted. I end up using the fine point tip more than the brush tip. And I actually have two sets of Old Olive because this one, the brush tip is really drying up on me. So I've got some new ones waiting in the wings for me. All right. And so now I colored this in Old Olive. And now you can see my flower, okay? All right, so let's go ahead and we're gonna pop this up. And don't let me forget, some Wink of Stella would look super good with this. I just pulled off three dimensionals. Let me cut this one in half. I could have used a mini. I probably don't even need this many. Okay, so now we're ready to peel this off. All right, and now we're gonna add this about right here. Now again, we are winging this, okay? I have not created this card. Here's one sheet of our Dandy Garden designer paper. And if you remember from last week, you're actually able to punch out these dragonflies with this punch. I know, Sue, are you surprised that I popped this up? Oh, I meant to zoom out, sorry. Thank you, Pam. Okay, so I've got 6 dragonflies that I can punch out with this punch. We've got Mossy Meadow, Misty Moonlight, Calypso Coral, Blackberry, Bliss, and Bumblebee. All right. Now, I've already punched some out because I had some scrap paper. And I know I want words, so definitely get out something for the words. And let's look at the dragonflies I've punched out. There's Bumblebee. I think that's a little too much yellow, although it does look really sweet. Then I've got Misty Moonlight, all right, which that's that one. Let me see if I have any more. I don't, and I really want to try Mossy Meadow. Okay, I know y'all are cringing because I'm cutting up this paper. Let's punch out a Mossy Meadow, and I actually think I want the Blackberry Bliss one too. Okay. All right. So let's scoot in here, punch this out. Okay. And there's a green one. Let's see what that one looks like. And then I'm going to punch one more out. And that's going to be the Blackberry Bliss. You want to save this size dragonfly because that also works in the punch. The itty bitties don't work in the punch, so you don't have to worry about those. Use this Post-it note. I am going to slide in here. Make sure we get this just right. There we go. And then that's our purple one. Okay, so that's the purple one, that's the green one, and that's a yellow one. So I'm not even sure what I like. If you all want to type in the colors that you like, will you let me know? Because I'm having a hard time deciding. I'm kind of thinking yellow and Blackberry Bliss. Hi, Andrea. It is never too late, Andrea. We're happy to have you. You can always go back and watch the replay to catch the first part, okay? So let me know, ladies. What do you think? Thanks for sharing, Sandy. Should we do the Blackberry Bliss and the Bumblebee? Or maybe that's too much. Maybe that just kind of fades. Maybe I should do this. I honestly don't think it'll matter because I think they're both super cute. All right. All right, I'm going to go, oh, good, yellow, green, and Blackberry Bliss. Okay, good. Purple. Oh, thank you, Angel. I'm so glad. It's so nice to have you tonight. Ooh, the coral one. I didn't even think about coral. Okay, hang on. Find those scissors. I don't know why I didn't think about coral. All right. So let's, ooh, that might work. All right, so this one's Calypso Coral. We need another Post-it note. Blackberry Bliss in yellow. This is really hard, y'all. I need to learn how to do a Facebook poll. All right, so that's Calypso Coral. So let's see what happens. I've got my Post-it on here. There we go. Ooh. Ooh. Well, one thing is for sure, I don't think we can go wrong. Ooh, yellow and coral. Ooh. Ah, this is tough. This is so tough. I just cannot decide. All right. And someone says, all right, I'm just going to go for it, okay? I'm going to do purple, which is our Blackberry Bliss. And I'm going to use a glue dot, okay, for attaching the dragonfly. And we need to get the Post-it note off its wing. So let's do that. And we'll put this dragonfly about right here. And I like to kind of poof up the wings. And then let's go on and use the yellow one. I liked all of them though. Oh, Gail says put the yellow one. Ooh, oh, Gail, you might be right. So we don't have so much yellow up here. I don't know. I don't think I can pull it off, unfortunately, without tearing my laser paper. All right. And you know what? I just about forgot words. We got to put some words in here. And I thought we would use wishing you all the best. And we're going to do it in Blackberry Bliss. And let's see, make sure you all can still see what I'm doing. Let me measure this little piece of Whisper White paper for you so you'll know about what size banner you need. 3/4 inches wide by 2 1/4 inches. So that's the banner. Thank you all for sticking with me. I am seeing such wonderful ideas. Yes, I think yellow at the bottom would have been better. Just one on top. Okay, and not have one on the bottom, huh? I know it. You know what? Maybe it's just too crowded. I don't know. This is really hard. All right. Oh, goodness. This is what you call creating a card on the fly. All right. And I'm going to put that there. And then let's add a ladybug. These are our little Ladybug Trinkets. And ladies, if I remember correctly, these are, I don't know that they're in the new catalog. I got to go back. I got to go back and look. All right. And let's see. Now, where are we going to put our little ladybug? Well, there's the ladybug on the flower. But you know what? We're going to do Wink of Stella on the flower. So hang tight. I'm going to put this ladybug right there with the glue dot. All right, and then I'll hold it up so you can see. All right. So we got a little busy there. It might have been better to take this dragonfly off and then move the words down. All right. But that's, you know, that's card making. That's how you figure out what you want to do, because you just try lots of different possibilities. So these are the cards here that were created with that laser cut paper. And I'm going to use a little Wink of Stella on this real quick. Let me zoom in. Y'all can get closer. And we're going to have a drawing. You're right, Tina. Thank you, Tina, for reminding me. There aren't any ladybugs in the new annual catalog, but guess what? There are bees. So I'm pretty darn happy about that.